Proceedings are concluded. This court is adjourned.
All the shit I did for this motherfucking company.
You ever had a great idea stolen from you and didn't know how to go about getting justice? In Charles Ford's The Anatomy of a Corporate Lynching, he takes us behind the scenes of his public copyright and civil rights lawsuit against his employer, Con Edison. In this explosive page-turner, Ford writes of an idea he submitted being taken and used without credit or compensation. In a book where no names have been changed to protect the guilty, Ford details how he stood his ground legally against theft and racial discrimination. Ford's exploration of a corporate lynching attempt inspires readers to pursue justice and fight back legally in the face of corporate opposition and retaliation. The Anatomy of a Corporate Lynching is available on Amazon worldwide in paperback and on Kindle. Find Ford at author Charles Ford on Instagram.
Peace, family. My name is Vicki Dillard, and so pleased to be a contributor here on the African Diaspora News Channel. Please make sure that you come in, that you give us a thumbs up, and that you share this broadcast. Thank you so much. We have an interesting war briefing again today. Family, I have to point out stuff that's happening in America because too many of our people are still asleep or the walking dead. You must understand, and it is true that we're at war and that you must always have your own back when you're out and about. I want you to look at some of the clips of this encounter that this security guard, police officers, you'll find many of them that came later, this encounter that they had with a couple of sisters. Watch this.
Somebody called on us that we were suspicious. So I came back in with my receipt and everything on it that I bought why would I steal from TJ Maxx?
What is TJ Maxx? Nothing.
And then he gets in here and said, nobody called on you guys. So
he just said outside, you said, why did you stop me? You said because I'm black. He said a black person called on you. That's what you said.
So who is the black person that called on us?
Where's he at? Where's he at?
I don't see nobody.
We just stood in the line.
And the other manager is right there. That's at that thing. Her name is Doris.
You understand why I'm frustrated?
I understand. Because I walked out of a store after paying my money. I worked hard for it.
Listen,
and you stopped me.
I got told that there was someone possibly
You said that we paid for this.
That's why I'm here, okay? If there's no problem, then there's no problem.
No, but do you understand how embarrassing
that
is? We sat in this line. Matter of fact, you know what? We turn it off. We don't want it. We turn it off.
Everything in here is on that?
Can you make sure? She just made sure. She just said that.
I have more bags in the car.
What?
Right?
Go get it.
Different stores.
Go get it. Go get it.
Y'all don't have to explain all that. Y'all calm down. Y'all got to record it. Y'all got to explain, and y'all don't got to go and get no other bags.
More items.
If nobody ain't tell y'all
accounted for?
other stuff, y'all don't have to go on.
He trying to make her say that we took something.
What's here? Okay, can you get the other bags out of the car?
What?
Because she said, ma'am, the only reason I'm here is because I was asked to be here. I wasn't sitting here waiting.
Bruh, I don't want to hear that. Because you still telling me she got the receipts.
Yeah. So the only reason I'm here is because one of their managers.
But let me ask you this question. When you were at the car and you told us to bring the bags back inside, right?
Yeah, there's more bags in your car.
I went to different stores. Well, I ain't got to explain that to you. I ain't got to explain that to
You go to
you.
other TJ Maxx?
Yeah, I ain't got to explain that to you, bro. She got the receipt and she got every merchandise with a receipt.
Did you go to
I'm not answering nothing else to you because you done pissed me off. Because you're trying to imply something.
I told you exactly why I'm here. Okay.
Look, you saying you being calm to it, but you're not being calm when you accuse them of.
Are you with
stealing
them?
something.
Yeah, we are. We together. We always
So,
together.
you understand, right? I get told someone is possibly going to do shoplifting in my store. It's my job to go there, right?
But you saying you're being calm. When I'm accused,
I get that. I get that.
Go get it, man. And now we got 3 receipts.
Thank you so much.
You got my key?
Okay, that was in cash, ma'am. That was in cash. Run me my cash. Okay. Run me my cash.
They got the nerve to follow my child out the store.
Here you go.
Like we got time to shoplift. Return all that shit. We don't want nothing from here.
What, look, this is what I'm trying to understand. If a mayor called, why is the mayor out here?
Well, where he at?
I don't work
Yeah,
here,
why is
so
he-
I don't know where he is.
Why is he claiming what he called for?
For real.
Yeah, that's what I
You
want to
literally
know.
sat us stand there and buy all that stuff on the camera. Play the camera back.
That's all you gotta do. Roll that camera.
Everything on
Bro,
the camera.
y'all doing too much explaining.
understand-
Them days over with. We don't have to explain that no more. Mom, you're doing too much explaining.
Yeah.
They got to see. We return it, we get on. Them days over with. We don't have to explain if we paid for
I
it. Let's keep
appreciate you
moving.
being calm. Thank you.
It don't make no
I
sense.
appreciate you being calm. How would you feel? How else would you feel? You sat up here and bought all this stuff. My hard-earned money. You gonna come and ask me did I steal it? Come on, bro.
Did you all see that? He got caught red-handed lying. I wanted to show you this footage that made me so disgusted, but also happy at the same time. Why, Vicki? Disgusted, obviously, when your open enemy lies and accuses you of something that you didn't do. But encouraged because look at our brother. There is this false narrative that's going about that Black men don't stand up, don't do this, don't do that. And we certainly have instances where that is the case. But we are not going to just let this notion ride that our men don't love our people, that none of our men love our people, none of our men are stepping up, doing what they're supposed to do. You saw that those different scenes of this disturbing encounter. And honestly, this white cop needs to be brought charges against him. I feel he needs to lose his job, but also that action needs to be taken against him for falsely accusing these women. And TJ Maxx needs to be held liable in a more serious way as well. Now, here this white supremacist officer gets caught. A brother sees sisters, sees the setup, and intervenes. He counsels them, but he also engages with the police, catches him in his lies, and then the police got the nerve to tell him, thank you for staying so calm. Thank you for staying so calm. Thank you for staying so calm. Family, you all know that I teach you not to be reckless. But let me tell you something. Sometimes your open enemy, sometimes the members of dominant society, those Muzungos, they specifically say stuff like, we're so glad that you, like he was saying, I'm so glad that you're staying calm, because that's exactly what they don't want, because they don't want them to be held accountable. See, him saying staying calm, that's him taming you. It doesn't mean you go crazy, but whenever somebody repeatedly says stuff like that, it's because he's trying to keep you like that little dog, little terrier. That's the goal. He wants you to stay just like that so that he has nothing to worry about after being busted lying on these sisters. Your open enemy doesn't care about you being humiliated. They don't care about you lying. He lies so much, it's impossible to keep up with the lies. There was no Black employee there, clearly, that called the police. The one or two they could find here or there, both of them said that's a lie. It's real, family. And I'm so grateful that the sisters said, you know what? Return all of this. We're not hard up to impress or to help our open enemy, especially when it's clear where they stand on us. Shout out to our brother. Shout out to the sisters. Everybody was on code. Even when they were saying, are you guys together? She was like, yes, we're always together. You know why? Because whether we're blood kin or not, we are all connected and we are each other's business. And they handled it and they dealt with it in such a smooth and intelligent manner. And I hope that TJ Maxx is held accountable for this. I hope that problematic, what many of us would call race soldier, is held accountable, not just fired, but he needs to be held accountable in a more serious way to where there needs to be punishment for falsely accusing these sisters. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's war briefing. Follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard. Follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard, and follow me on Twitter at Dillard Vicki. Join my weekly life-changing mastermind course for only $1 at clubvicki.com. That's clubvicki.com.
250 years of slavery, 100 years of Jim Crow, sharecropping, the Ku Klux Klan, lynchings, bombings, mass incarceration, the separation and destruction of the black family. All of that has had an effect on our mind. Our mind needs to be decolonized. We today are experiencing mental slavery, not physical slavery as once our ancestors had to endure. In my book, 7 Steps to Decolonize the Mind, we take you through every step to start releasing the chains that's on your mind. He or she who controls the mind control the person. It is in a vested interest of the white supremacist system to keep your mind bogged down in a mental slavery, throwing entertainment, throwing drugs, throwing alcohol, anything they can at you to keep you bogged down. You got to free yourself from mental slavery by purchasing our book, 7 Steps to Decolonize the Mind, today on Amazon. Make sure you share it with your family, share it with your friends. Everyone can benefit from decolonizing the mind, because once your mind is decolonized, you will never be put to sleep again.
Hello, everyone. Please make sure you subscribe to the African Diaspora News Channel app on these platforms.